Hello, it's June 2014. My name is Joanne Poloni and I'm the current principal of St. Joseph High School. So now I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the exciting moments of St. Joseph High School.
I'm Father Mark. I was the second principal here at St. Joseph High School, and I talked just a little bit about the first 2 years when Father Woodman was principal. He's not here, but they're very strong memories. The beginning was registering our first students at Santa Maria Airport, which is where the parish church was, and we went down there to meet the people, but Father McCabe was not there, so the church was not open, so the first students were actually registered on the back of a car. Any memories of those first years, especially sand. There were no sidewalks, no grass or anything in between the buildings, so we went straight into ankle-deep sand into the rooms, and being teaching there one day and a knock on the door, "Going to have to put a floor in here today, Father." "Oh, all right. Students, pick up your desks, we'll go around the corner to the other side of E Block," which we did and carried on the class.
The thing that really strikes me the most interesting about the difference now is how the facilities have changed. You know, when we were all going to school here, they were just starting to build the football field, just starting to build the baseball backstop. Some of us worked on it.
That's right.
And I remember
no basketball gymnasium.
No basketball gymnasium.
No.
The gym lockers were completed in the spring of my senior year, just before we graduated.
Yes, and the showers, the girls' showers were completed our senior year. And so we used to use Sister Dolores's biology room to change into our PE clothes and go out on the sand because there wasn't any grass.
Our PE clothes.
Our PE clothes.
Oh, those are beautiful. Yeah.
And they were white, one-piece, snap fronts, boxer shorts.
They went to our knees.
Went to our knees.
And that was the guys.
Just a little bit. upon my little mind was how much work we did during PE. The boys hauled out all the sand back there. Like Catherine said, it was sand dunes, and you could look for miles and not see a rooftop. And so you felt like you were in Siberia. You know, there was nothing out here. Rigetti was across the street, and I think one or two of these buildings, not these medical buildings, but
nothing on
I think the telephone building. So you were out here and you really felt like you were remote and you didn't have anything going on.
Summer breeze and skipping over the ocean like a stone. Wah, 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 I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes.
I was glad to remember and recall that the first yearbook is dedicated to parents, because not only did they help us so very much in many, many ways, but they had such great faith in starting out in brick and mortar as we started out in a very simple way, you know. I'm looking over there at my office, and I have
the last one on
the last one on the left-hand side, and I have a picture that shows, we call them naked 2x4s and a windowless glass, you know, no glass in the windows, and another sister and myself are standing in there, hoping, always looking forward to the future that was coming. It came fast.
January of 1975, I was still a counselor, and I went to the office to see a parent, and while I was in the office, Father Mark announced to the faculty that I was going to replace him as principal. I didn't know he was going to say that. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know he was going to say it then. So I went back to the faculty meeting, nothing was said. The faculty meeting finished, nothing was said. Finally, an hour or so later, someone said, "Congratulations." I says, "For what?" Then the story was out. Having been there for those 3 years and watching the basketball games on other sites, other facilities, because we did not have a proper gym, so I contacted the diocese and they told us, raise the money. I said, well, how much? That's immaterial. Raise the money. I said, you got to have a goal. Just raise the money. The Cardinal Manning offered us matching funds. We would need $200,000. The diocese was going to match $100,000. It was in the summer of '79 when the wall came down with a big thud. Construction started almost immediately and finished by February of '80 because we had a playoff game in the basketball. The men were assembling the bleachers. We got kids to help bring in the bleachers. They got it done. I got in the PA system and I said to the kids, the rally's ready to start. I want the seniors to go in first, and wherever you sit, that'll be the senior section. And to this day, it's the same as you come in the door on the left side.
Before Father Charles retired, Coach Mike Denny suggested that the new renovated gym be dedicated to Father Charles Hofschulte.
And we had graduations out here all the way through to '76.
Oh.
And on an afternoon, a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and you know Santa Maria wind at 2 o'clock?
Yes, I do, I do.
Well, we would have the graduation, gowns and hats would be flying, flowers would be falling over, and we finally had to abandon it. But
give up the ghost.
It was a beautiful sight. And the other thing that would happen is that the wind would blow the sound. All the sound system would just depart, and you could not be heard.
So where is graduation now?
Oh, graduation now is at Hancock.
Ah,
it was
beautiful.
in the gym for a while, now
beautiful.
It's at Hancock.
Oh,
yes.
Beautiful. Very nice.
The final thing about '76 was when the seniors, the grads, decided that they would show their independence and their freedom, and they threw their hats in the air as they were leaving the stage on the field. I was in a total traumatic state because I had not expected it. However, that became a tradition, and that year also I declared that this was the last year we would have the graduation on the field.
arrived in January of 1980, and I entered the Josephite Novitiate, so I was Brother Tom. And I remember that very first year I taught a basic math course out in what was Mike Denny's classroom, which I believe now is part of a weight room. And that was my introduction to the school and introduction to the profession of education until 2002.
Good morning. Oh, I'm here. Come outside and we have to have a little chat. Okay. Oh, drink over your wires. Okay, this is Sylvia, and she's going to tell us a little something.
Okay, good morning. This survey was sent out last week. Excuse me, here we go. Sent out last week, and you need to have your parents fill these out and send them in before the 19th, and you have a chance of winning $25 of credit at the snack bar. So make sure you send in this little blue coupon, and there'll be 3 winners. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is James Grennan signing off, and now back to the studio.
Every day, but I gotta do my part, 'cause I know in my heart I gotta do for you. What? What are you doing now?
We thank you for your comments, and we feel it's a good reflection on the school that people do take these importantly, and that you make your comments known to us. And thank you very much. Goodbye.
The gym floor.
No spike tiers.
The rubber floor. It's all wood.
It was a weird rubber substance.
It was strange rubber, and we could not wear heels.
It was like that. And it wasn't your guys' class?
It was rubber. And we wore them.
It was like
anyway,
flesh color.
because it was
Yeah.
rubber, and we had to wear heels.
And it was, and every time you bounced a ball on it, you weren't sure which way the ball was going to go because it was different
And
spots.
wouldn't
Father Charles go around and look at our feet?
Yes.
To make sure that we didn't have heels
There
on?
was a class, I remember sitting in the gym watching that senior awards assembly, and there was a class, I think there's really, I can't think of her last name, and they all wore high top Converse with their beautiful dresses as like a statement at the senior awards assembly because of no spiked heels on the gym floor.
Oh my God.
I could
Did
totally
you guys have the rubber floor?
We have the rubber floor.
For goodness sake, I got the hippie, hippie shakes. Yeah, I got the shake. I got the hippie, hippie shakes. I can't sit still with the hippie, hippie shake. Yeah, I get my fill now with the hippie, hippie shake. Yeah, it's in the bag. The hippie, hippie shake.
Originally, the floor was concrete and later upgraded to a polyethylene surface. And finally, during Mr. Meyer's principalship, it was upgraded to a multi-purpose floor.
Was involved in a sport every year, had a lot of great coaches. It was a really enriching experience here.
Most athletics I played for St. Joe's was basketball. The Athletic Association now for girls, I love the sports program and how much it's evolved.
Wanting to go to St. Joseph since the 5th grade, or actually the 4th grade, I was a ball boy here.
I graduated in 1983 from St. Joseph High School. I was a member of the volleyball, basketball, and softball teams.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is how we do it. La 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 la. I'm kind of buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air.
Rigetti and Santa Maria were here watching you. That's right.
Because they had their Friday night games.
Well, that just sounded like the other we had 2 weeks ago. That brought back lots of memories of the Saturday games to me. And then when I saw your dad walk up, you know, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was so good to see your dad.
It was a nice day out.
I enjoy football. I started to go ahead and just help out the cheerleaders. I enjoy the cheerleaders, but sometimes they got a little weak in my version because if the team, St. Joe, was losing, they would kind of get quiet and kind of hang their head. I used to tell them, this is the time they need you. Make a lot of noise so you can build them back up again. I bought a drum. That's good, that's good. And they enjoyed that drum that day, and it kind of built me up to going along with them. Every game, far or away, they'll please be there, we need you. And I learned the cheers that they had by trying to put them at appropriate times. Like when if the other team had the ball, they would get quiet and come on guys. I said, no, holler, let them guys know you want the ball. Take that ball away. I started hollering that, and the whole crowd would back me up. I really enjoyed the crowd. And then if we had a touchdown, I said, do it again, we like it. This thing I figured at the very right time, and the cheerleaders got excited, and the crowd got excited, and the team began to get excited. Mr. B, you were real good, you were cool. And that made me feel better. I was with the in crowd, so to speak.
A rock is going to go in the northwest corner of the stadium, and the kids are going to come out every game and gather around that rock, say their prayers before they take the football field. So it's going to be something real special. It means a lot to a lot of people in St. Joseph.
It was cast in the 1890s for the Great Northern Railway lines, and it was retired in the 1930s, and has been in the L.R. family since. And it was donated by Mo and produced Mo. Please come up.
Welcome to J. Will Stadium, dedicated in 2008. This is where we play football, we have track meets, and where our soccer players play.
We gather before this evening's game to dedicate our new football, soccer field and track to the incredible generosity and spirit of J. Will and the entire Will family.
I need to dance with life, sweep you away into the night when there's no one else around. I will make every day count. We need to dance with life, swim in the soul of your eyes till we melt into the ground. Oh, we need to dance with life and live a brilliant life. Live a brilliant life. Live a brilliant life behind.
In about 2007, 2008, Hofschulte Gym added the Heritage Lobby.
Thank you for being here and showing support for Peace Week. The Balloon Arch has not been up for 6 or 7 years. It is great to see everyone here and take a moment to pause and reflect on the great gift of peace. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers and sisters are we. Let me walk with my brother and sister.
And the world was believing will shine again in grace. Then what keeps strangling me when this earth crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly. Be God's love. Let it fly so high. Let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place.
Welcome to our Peace Week celebration.
Before the lobby was built, there used to be a stage for the seniors to eat lunch.
And in 1975, right here, seniors went and had bonfires.
About 1979, this lawn became the senior lawn.
To this day, seniors, and only seniors,
Rule the lawn.
Before our track was put in, during homecoming, we would have floats that were decorated by students that would drive around, along with a horse that would gallop behind, carrying our St. Joseph flag.
Forget the faculty and staff.
Many teachers have walked the halls and left their mark on the school.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry.
One such person is amongst us today. So in honor of Sister Regine, the faculty Queen of Heaven Choir will now sing Hail Holy Queen.
There's a flag that stands next to me recognizing the excellence in education of St. Joseph High School, and I have been somewhat remiss for waiting to talk much about it. And some people say that actions are louder than words, so I salute the faculty, the staff, the parents, the students, the alumni of St. Joseph High School with our Blue Ribbon Award.
After consultation with the administration and the faculty, the following students have successfully completed the graduation requirements of St. Joseph High School and the Department of Catholic Schools of the Archdiocese of Los Angeles.
I'm back. Hopefully none of you were too tremendously traumatized by having to see Sark and Miss May dance one last time, but that was one for the record books, wasn't it?
There's the world,
Right.
and then there's St. Joe's. And I
St.
mean,
Joe's world.
There is, and I mean that, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I still see it to today. I mean, I still see the world spinning one way, and then, you know, in our family with my wife, my kids, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, so being so connected that we still spin
Right.
around St. Joe's axis sometimes. You
And
know?
I think that's good because
It's a in some way, you know, it is its own little safe zone.
Each of those places is adorned with a crucifix, a crest to image Christ in mind, heart, body, and soul, and a picture of the Holy Family, because they represent so much about what St. Joseph considers important. They truly embody what makes the school so different from other places. That is so much a part of the St. Joseph experience. So many people working together to make this school a community in which the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
And now we'd like to invite you to please stand.
And join our Glee Club on the screen in singing the Alma Mater.
Green and white always